Hi, I'm Shannon Cyr, and I am the relationship coach for men. I'm glad you're here. Today, we are talking about emotional trust. And, trust is a topic that comes up every day with my clients. Usually, when we talk about trust in their marriages, we're talking about overcoming lies or infidelity, things like that. They usually want to know if they can trust their spouse again, or they'll ask me things like, how can I trust her again? Or how will I know if I can? Or what if I can't ever trust her again? And those are big questions, and of course, very impactful ones too. That kind of trust is important to any healthy and committed marriage, but there's another kind of trust that is equally important, and that's being able to trust your spouse emotionally. Emotional trust is being able to trust your partner with your heart. It's knowing that they wouldn't intentionally hurt you, that you can feel safe being yourself, expressing your ideas and opinions without the fear of being degraded or laughed at or rejected. So you can see how it's important, to have emotional trust, and maybe you recognize some ways in which that might be missing from your relationship. Maybe you're wondering how you'll know that you can trust your partner with your heart, and here are some ways that might kind of ring true for you. So emotional trust means that your partner will choose you. Choosing your partner and their needs, over other available options, even when it's not convenient or comfortable. This includes choosing you and your needs over their career, family, friends, and even over themselves and their needs at times. Choosing your partner means having their back and genuinely caring that their needs are also being met in the relationship. If one of your family members says something derogatory about your spouse and you don't defend them, then sometimes, they could feel as though you chose that family member over them. Emotional trust also means that you will keep your promises. Keeping our promises and commitments in our relationships is one way that we demonstrate emotional safety to our partner. When we make a commitment to be home to assist with a special project, but then maybe we choose to work late, now we've betrayed our partner and taught them that we can't be trusted to keep our word. Emotional trust means that your preferences will be honored. So we all have specific wishes and preferences in our lives. Some are more important than others. For instance, if your kids' nutrition is really important to you, then you would expect that your spouse would feed them whole and nutritious food even when you're not present. It's a really simple way to build emotional trust, knowing that since that's important to your partner, that you're going to honor that preference even though they're not there and when they're not looking, right? Emotional trust also means that you won't betray your partner through your behavior. So our choices, actions, and behaviors are how we really best demonstrate that our partners can trust us emotionally. When we withhold love or affection, we are essentially betraying our spouse. When we shut down and stop talking and stop sharing our feelings because we're angry, we're betraying them. When we treat our partners with disrespect or really prolonged coldness, again, we're betraying them. So trust is a cornerstone of relationships, but as you can see, it goes way beyond knowing that your partner just won't lie or cheat. It means that you can trust your partner with your heart. It means that you know your partner is going to choose you time and time again. And it means that they will keep their promises to you and honor your preferences. It also means that your partner won't readily betray you through their actions and behaviors. Emotional trust is just as important so that we can readily open our hearts without the fear of betrayal. So maybe you recognize ways that your spouse hasn't shown you that you can emotionally trust them. And maybe now you see how you may not have shown your spouse that they can emotionally trust you. So if you're ready to take the next step forward for yourself and find ways to create change in your marriage and see if it can feel good again, I invite you to schedule a complimentary exploratory session with me. I hope that this was helpful for you to understand the distinction and the types of trust inside of our relationships. If you like what you hear on this channel, I hope you'll subscribe. And don't forget to click the red bell on the upper corner. That way, every time I post a new video, you'll be notified. All my best.